Oh, hey, what's up? I'm America's sweetheart, Eric Ryan. Welcome to Offensively Creative Reviews, the show where I review business and marketing podcasts and books as part of my court-ordered community service hours. Today, we're doing an uncensored review of the Uncensored CMO Podcast with Jon Evans, episode 69, titled The Ad Contrarian on Why Online Advertising is a Scam, with the ad contrarian himself, Bob Hoffman. Let's fucking go. Oh, I'm sorry. This is uncensored. Let us fucking go. Jon Evans is the Uncensored CMO and the host of a podcast by the very same name. He is the Girls Gone Wild of CMOs in many ways. And he whips them out over at System One Group, the world's leading advertising effectiveness agency. Bob Hoffman is the author of 5 Amazon #1 best-selling books on advertising, and the creator of the blog and newsletter, The Ad Contrarian. He's been called the most provocative man in advertising. So hide your wives, because here are Bob's 3 moistest, juiciest takes from this interview. Moist, juicy take number 1. Romance is dead, and ad tech killed it. Bob thinks, and I agree, that advertising has lost its romance and its intrigue. It's become dry and technical and boring, mostly because of targeting and one-to-one personalized marketing. Which is to say that, in many ways, advertising has become prison sex. Stay with me. It's taken something that should be fun and exciting and creative with mass appeal and made it sad and scary and unoriginal and generally non-consensual. Ads used to have to earn your attention by being funny or interesting or attractive. Now they can just shove whatever they want down your throat because we're all trapped in the jail cell of the internet. And why are our moist, supple throats so vulnerable to shitty marketing? Well, it's because of moist, juicy take number 2. Moist, juicy take number 2. Tracking is bad, okay? Our friend Bob hates tracking, or spying as he likes to call it. And I know that because I own a book of his where he talks about it for 81 straight pages. Bob says in the podcast that there's a study that says that by the time a child is 13, that the ad tech industry has 72 million data points on that child. And Bob says that the sad part is that the industry doesn't seem to care. But the real sad part is that we have 72 million data points on children, and we still can't get you assholes to click on ads more than 3% of the time. Like, how is our marketing this bad? We know where you are and what you like, which is creepy. By contrast, he says that 64% of people that joined extremist groups were led there by the Facebook algorithm. 64% is amazing. Imagine a 64% conversion rate on anything, let alone signing up to be a terrorist. Terrorist content must be amazing. I'm not looking, I'm on parole, but blank check. Someone get me QAnon's marketing guy. Whatever magician behind the Proud Boys Facebook page or whatever goofy shit he was into convinced this guy to dress up like this and try to overthrow the United States government for this fucking moron. Say what you will. That's the power of good marketing. Moist, juicy take number 3. Fame is good. Okay. Speaking of fat, orange, moron, nepotism babies, there's this amazing quote in the podcast. Hoffman says, if The Apprentice had been a webinar, Donald Trump would have never been president. Oh, how I wish it was a webinar. Bob Hoffman believes in the 3-word marketing brief, which is make us famous. He says that marketing is all about likelihoods and probabilities, and the most probable advantage is fame. A brand that's famous has a clear and distinct advantage over its competitor who is not famous, which is why you, watching this video, should have a video series and get famous. Join me. I'm going to give give this podcast 2.5 bourbons out of 5, and let me tell you why. Bob is a great guest, but the uncensored CMO, Jon, uncensored, the audacity. I've seen more conflict on Antiques Roadshow. I've seen more sex appeal on the Great British Bake Off. If you were alive in the United States in the 1990s, you were issued a copy of the Jerry Springer Show, Undressed, Unleashed, and Uncensored Volume 3. So we know the concept of uncensored. And this shit ain't it. This podcast should be called Beans on Toast. A very polite British man asking very polite British questions and being perfectly reasonable with his guest. We fought and won a war with you people to be freed from this kind of polite, tyrannical bullshit. I'm sorry, it's just when you say uncensored, I expect nudity or prison sex jokes. If you, my one viewer, would like to have your own Weekend at Bernie's-esque video series that'll bring you fame and fortune and more beans on toast than you could ever possibly imagine, contact my inbox at eryan@offensivelycreative.com. Until next time, bye, Mom.